Welcome to the informative channel, and today we will discuss the topic: the rise of Islam in Italy, history, legacy, and the modern era. Did you know that the rise of Islam in Italy wasn't just a fleeting historical moment but a story of cultural exchange, conquest, resilience, and influence that echoes even in 2024? What if I told you the footprints of this journey can still be traced in the architecture of Sicily, the dialects of southern Italy, and the modern geopolitical ties shaping Europe's future? This isn't just history, it's a living tale waiting to be uncovered. The story of Islam's rise in Italy is intertwined with the broader tale of Islamic expansion across the Mediterranean. Beginning in the 7th century, the rapid spread of Islam brought it to the doorstep of Italy, a region then fragmented among Byzantine, Lombard, and Papal states. The first significant foothold was established in the 9th century, as Muslim forces, primarily from North Africa, targeted Sicily, a strategic island rich in resources and positioned at the crossroads of the Mediterranean. The conquest of Sicily began in 827 CE when Arab forces from the Aklabid dynasty invaded the island. It was a protracted campaign lasting over 75 years, marked by both fierce battles and strategic diplomacy. By the late 10th century, Sicily had transformed into a prosperous emirate under Islamic rule, celebrated for its advancements in science, architecture, and governance. Cities like Palermo became centers of learning, attracting scholars and merchants from across the Islamic world and Europe. But the story of Islam in Italy is not solely about conquests and rule. It's a tale of cultural fusion that left a lasting imprint. The Normans, who wrested Sicily from Muslim control in the 11th century, were so impressed by the island's Islamic culture that they preserved much of its architectural and scientific achievements. The magnificent mosaics of Palermo's churches, for example, reflect this blend of Islamic and Christian artistry, a legacy of coexistence and exchange. Moving beyond the medieval period, the presence of Islam in Italy experienced ebbs and flows, influenced by changing political and social dynamics. By the time of the Renaissance, the direct influence of Islam had waned, but its contributions to science, medicine, and philosophy were woven into the fabric of European progress. The translations of Arabic texts into Latin during the medieval period had ignited intellectual revolutions that shaped Europe's future. In the modern era, particularly in the 20th and 21st centuries, Islam has re-emerged in Italy, this time not through conquests but through migration. Today, Italy is home to a significant Muslim population, primarily immigrants from North Africa, South Asia, and the Middle East. This contemporary phase is characterized by both opportunities and challenges. On one hand, the Muslim community has enriched Italy's cultural and economic landscape. On the other, it has faced hurdles in integration, often exacerbated by political rhetoric and societal prejudices. In 2024, the presence of Islam in Italy is more prominent than ever. With a growing Muslim population, now estimated at over 1.5 million, Italy stands at a crossroads. How does the nation reconcile its rich history of Islamic influence with its present-day challenges of multiculturalism? Efforts to build mosques and create spaces for interfaith dialogue are ongoing, but they are often met with resistance from certain political factions. Yet, amid these tensions, there are success stories: Muslims serving in public office, interfaith collaborations, and the increasing visibility of Islamic arts and traditions in Italian society. Certainly, let's delve deeper into the details to provide a richer narrative. I'll expand on key aspects such as the socio-political dynamics during Islamic rule, the scientific contributions of the Sicilian Emirate, and how these influences persist in modern Italy. Additionally, I'll explore the role of contemporary Muslim communities in shaping Italian culture and politics today. The Islamic rule in Sicily during the 9th to 11th centuries was more than just a period of governance. It was a renaissance of its own. Under the Aklabid and later the Fatimid caliphates, Sicily became a melting pot of cultures. Arab architects introduced innovations in building design, irrigation systems, and urban planning. The city of Palermo, for instance, became known as Balam**, a vibrant metropolis that rivaled Cordoba and Baghdad in its grandeur. Palaces, gardens, and mosques dotted the landscape, and many of these structures influenced Norman architecture after the Islamic period. Economically, Sicily under Islamic rule thrived as a hub of trade between the Islamic world and Europe. The cultivation of citrus fruits, introduced by Muslim farmers, transformed Sicilian agriculture. Crops like lemons, oranges, sugarcane, and cotton became staples, enriching both the local economy and culinary traditions. In the realm of science and scholarship, Sicily acted as a bridge between the Islamic and Christian worlds. Manuscripts on astronomy, medicine, and mathematics were translated into Latin, catalyzing intellectual growth in Europe. Figures like Al-Idrisi, a 12th-century geographer and cartographer, created detailed maps and descriptions of the known world under the patronage of Norman rulers. His work, the Book of Roger *, remains a testament to this era of knowledge exchange. Culturally, the influence of Islam extended into language, music, and art. Words of Arabic origin entered the Sicilian dialect, and musical instruments such as the lute, *al-oud, found their way into Italian traditions. Even today, certain Sicilian folk songs carry traces of Arab melodies, a living relic of this intertwined past. As Islamic rule in Sicily waned, culminating in its complete annexation by the Normans in the 11th century, its legacy endured. The Normans adopted many aspects of Islamic administration, incorporating Muslim scholars and artisans into their courts. The blending of Islamic, Byzantine, and Latin elements during this period created a unique cultural synthesis, evident in landmarks like the Palatine Chapel in Palermo and the Monreale Cathedral. Fast forward to the 20th and 21st centuries, the Islamic presence in Italy took on a new dimension. Waves of immigration, primarily from North Africa, brought Muslims to Italy in search of work and refuge. These communities settled in cities such as Milan, Rome, and Turin, where they established businesses, schools, and mosques. The cultural and culinary contributions of these immigrants became an integral part of Italian life, from the proliferation of halal butchers to the introduction of North African dishes like couscous into Italian cuisine. However, the integration of Muslim communities has not been without challenges. Italy, like many European countries, has grappled with issues of Islamophobia and cultural tensions. The construction of mosques often sparks heated debates, reflecting the complex interplay of religious identity and national politics. In recent years, the rise of far-right political parties has added another layer of difficulty for Muslims seeking acceptance and equal opportunities. Yet, there are also stories of hope and progress. The younger generation of Muslims in Italy is forging new paths, excelling in fields like education, sports, and politics. Figures like Sumaya Abdul Qadir, one of the first Muslim women elected to public office in Milan, represent the growing political engagement of Muslim Italians. Initiatives promoting interfaith dialogue and cultural exchange have gained momentum, aiming to foster mutual understanding in an increasingly diverse society. Looking ahead to 2024, the role of Islam in Italy continues to evolve. The country is at a pivotal moment where it can embrace its historical connections to Islam as a source of strength and identity. In a globalized world, Italy's experience as a cultural crossroads positions it uniquely to model coexistence and collaboration. As modern Italy navigates its relationship with its Muslim population, it must draw lessons from its past, lessons of resilience, adaptability, and the transformative power of cultural exchange. In this era of renewed cultural awareness, Italy's Islamic heritage serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of civilizations. From the vibrant streets of Palermo to the bustling communities of Milan, the echoes of history resonate. The rise of Islam in Italy, both ancient and contemporary, is not merely a tale of conquest or migration, it is a story of shared humanity, of challenges overcome, and of a future shaped by unity and diversity. The rise of Islam in Italy is not just a chapter in the past. It is a dynamic story still unfolding. It speaks to the resilience of cultural identity and the ever-evolving nature of human societies. The echoes of Sicily's golden age under Islamic rule resonate in the call for greater inclusivity and understanding in modern Italy. As we look to the future, the lessons from this history remind us that diversity is not a threat but a strength, a force that shapes civilizations and propels them forward. And so, the rise of Islam in Italy is more than a historical footnote. It's a bridge connecting past and present, east and west. What lessons can we draw from this shared history as we navigate the complexities of 2024? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this journey through time as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because history isn't just about the past, it's about the stories we tell for the future. Thanks for watching YHD video.